Join us today as we delve into a personal journey. This is my story through nursing school, God willing. Honestly, I didn't know how many twists and turns this journey would truly have at the time. After earning my associate's and bachelor's degrees in health service administration between 2017 and 2022, I thought doors would open for stable work. Why continue school? It seemed easier. But the jobs I imagined in healthcare administration weren't as flexible as I needed for nursing school. Instead of forcing myself into an unaligned position, I made a crucial decision. I decided to continue working as a patient care assistant in a hospital setting. I also worked as an administrative assistant on the side whenever I could. If you're in nursing school, you know flexibility and time management are paramount. A schedule that works with classes, clinicals, exams, and life is crucial to staying afloat. For me, that meant working 12-hour hospital shifts and picking up per diem work on breaks. After restarting prerequisites for an accelerated BSN program in Miami, I completed them and got accepted. I started the nursing process, but right before fundamentals, I hit another wall. Financially, I could no longer afford the program. The school wouldn't allow students to continue without tuition payment. I realized I'd worked so hard only to possibly lose everything again, and my courses wouldn't transfer. I had to make a painful decision. I walked away. I dropped out. Not because I didn't want nursing badly enough, but because I simply couldn't financially continue. That season humbled me. I had to go back to the drawing board with God's grace and find another way. I started searching for an ADN program in Miami. Eventually, I enrolled after taking the TEAS test and getting accepted. It was more affordable, or so I thought. For the first time in a while, I felt I could manage this one. The first semester went by, then came pharmacology. And for the first time, I took it, unsuccessfully. That moment broke me more than people knew. I felt discouraged, emotionally drained. I questioned myself whether I was strong enough to mentally continue. But one thing about me, I truly believe I was created for this. So I picked myself back up. I took the class again. The second time around, reality started hitting even harder. Every month brought another tuition payment, another balance, another financial burden. I remember thinking, how much longer can I keep doing this? I applied for financial assistance through a career source in Florida, praying it would lighten the burden. But I got denied because I was employed. At that time, I couldn't understand it. I was frustrated, confused, feeling stopped. But looking back, God redirected me without me realizing. One day, I walked towards my advisor's office. Picture this moment. I was carrying all this stress internally, trying to stay strong, trying to figure out my next move. You hear what I said? Me trying to figure it out. Not God, but me. Before I could even enter the office, I heard my advisor say my name. She was talking to someone and said, "I need to pray for her." The moment I heard that, I paused. I knew she was talking about me. When I walked in, she looked shocked and said, "Oh my God, I was just talking about you." We started talking. She explained the tuition, explained the situation. Finally, I looked at her and said, "Honestly, nothing I'm trying is working. I feel like God didn't send me here. I sent myself." I'll never forget what she told me. She looked at me and said, "I'm glad you said that, because I've been praying for you." Then she said, "I know nursing is your path, but this is not your stop. This is not where you're supposed to be. Your journey is different." I sat there in silence, because deep down, I knew she was right. I could feel the atmosphere shift. Someone had recently explained a direct entry MSN program to me. The reason I was struggling financially was because I had exhausted all my financial aid and loans for previous degrees. So, I explained the direct entry program to her, and immediately she said, "I'm not even going to process more paperwork for you. I want you to pursue this. This is not a coincidence," she said. That conversation changed my life. I sat in her office for almost an hour in front of her.